Have you ever wondered why a single dream can feel older than your entire life? Why a forest you never seen, an animal you never touched, or an ocean you never visited can appear at night with such power, as if it's been waiting for you for thousands of years? Carl Jung believed beneath your personal story, beneath your memories, your name, your past, there is a deeper layer of mind, a hidden ocean he called the collective unconscious. In this realm live patterns of energy and meaning we all share. Not memories like pages in a history book, but living blueprints of experience, narratives, motifs, potential stories waiting to unfold. Jung called them archetypes. We meet them in symbols and images, in dreams, in stories, in art, because they cannot be seen directly. They are too deep, too vast. So they speak in a language older than words. But what if this ocean of the collective unconscious holds more than just the wisdom of humanity? What if, in its deepest waters, there is also the ancient wisdom of nature herself? Long before we were born, before cities, before writing, before history, there was the slow intelligence of forests, the migration of animals, and the turning of the seasons. Life learned how to survive, how to adapt, how to balance, and how to renew. We are not outside of that story. We are at the place where the ancient tale awakens and turns to see itself. So maybe it isn't so strange to imagine that the deepest layers of your psyche carry the imprint of nature's own intelligence. When nature appears in your dreams, these images are not accidents, they're invitations. A lone wolf in the distance does not speak in the same voice as a wolf at your door. A still lake does not carry the same message as a storm-torn sea. An owl in the city alley at 3 a.m. is not the same as an owl in the quiet forest at dusk. The psyche is not just filling nature into categories. Psyche and nature are one continuous current of meaning, where what is spoken to you arises not only from the symbol's essence, but from the exact context in which it appears in your life. To the rational mind, this stretches credibility. How can anything, let alone an unconscious process, choose such specific symbols, images you don't consciously understand, and still speak with such authority into the details of your life, your private questions, your hidden fears, your unspoken truths? And yet, again and again, people discover that the dream animal, the weather, the landscape, do not just speak in vague, universal themes. The nature that appears in your dreams may be doing more than carrying timeless archetypes from humanity's long history. It may be carrying the older wisdom of nature itself, the same intelligence that shaped forests and rivers, migration routes and seasons, now speaking in images inside your own night. A single image, a quiet symbol, can step out of that mysterious background and cross the threshold into the very specific turning points of your life. It may be speaking at once as the ancient living world, as the precise moment of your story, the crossroads beneath your feet, the fate drawing near, the seasons your soul is moving through. You might know nothing of its mythology, nothing of its biology, and nothing of its traditional meaning, but the image seems to know you. It lands with a feeling you cannot quite explain, and that feeling alone can begin to loosen your usual, rational certainty. Perhaps this is the quiet miracle hidden within the idea of the collective unconscious. This is not only the depths of memory of humanity, but the living wisdom of nature, and that what rises from those shared depths arises in you as something intimately your own. That same field of meaning that shapes oceans and stars can shape a single inner image that arrives in the dark, speaks in symbols, and somehow knows your name. You don't have to explain how this works. You may never be able to prove that the universe is speaking to you, but you can feel when the image finds you, landing with the weight of truth, as if the world, just for a second, turned its face towards you and whispered something only you could hear. And maybe that is the real invitation, not to solve the mystery, but to live with it, to let these images, universal yet impossibly personal, slowly reshape the way you see yourself, the way you see Earth, and the invisible thread that has always connected the two. Because if symbols of nature can speak so precisely in the depths of your own dreams, then how separate have they ever really been from the living world that dreams them into being?